The world is falling apart. What about my plans for kids? I have a question about planning for the future in light of the recent presidential election and the prospect of potentially having a dictatorship in America. I'm a 33-year-old woman. For a long time, I've wanted to start a family. I'm about to start investing substantial money into family planning. In view of climate change, overpopulation, and now the result of the election, I've started to wonder if maybe it's just not meant to be. There are so many wars that are going on, and with the American turning isolationist, I fear for the world. It feels like everything is falling apart. There's so much uncertainty, and it doesn't feel safer anymore. Knowing everything we know about the strain that will be placed on our democracy, a gutting of climate protections and climate change policy and the threat to women's rights. Is it right to be planning to start a family, or should I plan to adopt instead? Am I being overly cautious, or is it valid to reconsider? Name withheld. 100 years ago, you would have been bringing a child into a country where perhaps a majority of people lived around or below the poverty line, where, as W.E.B. Du Bois wrote in 1926, we continually have mobs fighting and doing unutterable things because at bottom, men are afraid of being unable to earn a respectable living, where stepping on a tack could prove fatal, where environmental regulation, as we understand it, hardly existed, where segregation was widely entrenched and reproductive rights were scarcely to be found. In the meantime, Stalin was consolidating his power in the USSR. Mussolini was eliminating forces of opposition in Italy, and Hitler was rebuilding the Nazi Party in Germany. Still, people had kids, and so here you are, able to look back in horror at the way things used to be.